Welcome to this tutorial video of Predictor version 10. In this video I will show you some of the features available in the mouse context menu. The mouse context menu is the menu you get when you right mouse click on a Predictor model. Here you see a complete overview of all the options that are available in the mouse context menu. I will show you some of those options. Switch over to Predictor. So when I right mouse click I get the mouse context menu. One of the options is selecting by polygon. So when I select this option I can create a polygon region. For instance, only the items within this region are now selected. So selection by polygon is an easy way of selecting specific items. Another option available is the rotate option. When I select an item, right mouse click, I can select rotate, and in this case you see that the mouse pointer is changed to a circle. I can now rotate an item in a specific direction. Ctrl Z, of course, undoes. If you want to rotate in a specific angle, you can of course go to the edit menu, change items and select rotate, and here you can say I want to rotate it exactly over 45 degrees. So that's another option in the context menu. Another option is a cross section, and here I want to switch over to another model, and in this model there are also vertical contours created. So this is a vertical contour, a vertical grid around a building. In the 3D view you see the calculated noise contours on the facade, but you can also look at it in a 2D view style. So if I select the vertical grid, then right mouse click, I can select cross section with polyline or polygon. So I select this one, and now you see the same vertical contours, or the contours on the facade, but then as a 2D view. So this is the full surface of the building stretched over this area, almost 138 meters. So that's also an option of using the right mouse menu or the mouse context menu. That's the cross section with polyline or polygon. Okay, switch back to the other model again. This building, I select the building, and now I can say change polygon or polygon. One option is insert point. So now I can start clicking and inserting points, if it's of course useful, to the building. Now I say done, so now you see that there are points added to the building. Ctrl Z of course undoes the whole action. So those are inserting points. I can also remove points. So if I click on points, you see that I change the shape of the building, and if I say done, now the building has been changed. So that's also an option available in the mouse context menu. Ctrl Z of course undoes the whole action. Another option is clipping. Clipping with a polygon. The best you can use a div area first. So you create a div area. Suppose you want to clip everything out of your model, and you want to keep everything inside this area. So I've created a div polygon area. I select the div polygon area, then with right mouse click I can now use the clip with polygon. Either remove items outside, so now I'm removing items outside, and everything is removed outside. Ctrl Z of course undoes the whole action. But the same can be done, clip with polygon, remove items inside. So now everything that's inside the polygon is clipped out of the area, out of the model. And buildings are clipped exactly. So now this building is clipped exactly on the line of the polygon. Ctrl Z of course undoes the whole action. And now I can also delete my selection polygon or my div area. So I've shown you clip with polygon. Connecting polylines and polygons is also a nice feature. For instance, this is a road and this is a road. If I want to connect them, I can select one road, right mouse click and say join. So change polyline or polygon and join. Then I can click on the other line. I say done, and now it's one item. So instead of two, they are now one item. And Predictor will only join items if all the properties are the same. If the height is the same, if the traffic flow is the same, etc. Ctrl Z undoes of course the whole action. Create parallel items. For instance, I select this road, and this road, right mouse click, create parallel items. Now I can create a barrier parallel to these roads. On the left side, for instance, 6 meters, the left side. And now barriers are created. You see that I've selected left side, and left means looking in the direction of your nodes. So this barrier is created at this side, but for this road, the direction of the nodes was in this direction. So the barrier is also created at the left side. Ctrl Z undoes the whole action. Merge polygons. Another nice feature of the mouse context menu. For instance, these are all polygon areas and they all have a height of 11.71 meters. I can see that because I see here the height, 11.71 meters. But for the calculation this is not necessary to have it as 3 separate polygons. So I can select all 3 polygons, right mouse click and say merge polygons, and then the polygons are merged into one polygon. The merging will only take place if all the properties are the same, if the height and reflection factors are all the same. Ctrl Z undoes the action. So using the merge polygon option can also be done on a large set of data. For instance, selecting all these buildings here. With window, right mouse click, merge polygons, and now they're all merged. Or this selection of buildings. Right mouse click, merge polygons, and they're all merged into one polygon. Another interesting option is the simplified geometry. You see that this polygon has a lot of data, a lot of points, not really needed for the calculation. You can reduce the level of detail of points by using the simplified geometry option. So we use the simplified geometry normal. You see that 58 points have been removed. All the unnecessary points have been removed. And this is a nice option. You can also select all items, search and select all buildings, right mouse click, simplify geometry normal, and all buildings will be simplified. So 60,000 points have been removed, unnecessary points. So this will really make you model quicker, the calculation will go quicker, faster, etc. Well, these were the most important options in the right mouse menu, the mouse context menu. Thank you very much for your attention.